Good morning. Just to introduce myself a little bit, my name is Russell Rucker. I'm trying to do these constitutional talks every week because I think it's important to have people understand the government we're supposed to have. About 40 years ago, I was going through a bookstore and I found this, Miracle in Philadelphia, and I opened it up and I read it and it really spoke to me. It goes through the Constitution and talks about the Constitutional Convention, and it's really interesting. At least I thought it was. And time went on, I started reading Common Sense and the Federalist Papers, the debate on the Constitution, Democracy in America, all kinds of these kind of books. I ran for office, even to the state level once, and I have served in government, and I've served mostly in local government, and I've served in organizations too, and I've held lots of elected offices. I understand the importance of doing what's best for the constituents, for the members. I've taken an oath of office to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States of America and to my state's Constitution. Now, I take that oath seriously, and I know we have elected officials that don't. But the point I'm trying to make here is this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to show people what it actually means, what they were going through, why they were there at the convention to begin with. All these kind of things. Now, I became real discouraged after reading op-eds telling me things were in the Constitution that I knew were not in the Constitution because I'd read it and studied it for 30 or 40 years and I knew what was there. And the idea of people telling you things that aren't there really bothered me. And just basic things, like so many believe we're in a democracy. This is not a democracy. This is a democratic republic at best, or a republic. Now, it's the first republic that had such a large space, and that's why some of our founders feared that what they were trying to do wouldn't work. But after 240 years, it has worked pretty well. The other thing that really bothered me was listening to talk radio. And some of those people were telling me things that weren't true. So last year I published this book, Textualism and Originalism in Our Constitutional Republic, where I go line by line through the book to explain it. Because I feel that it's important that our fellow citizens understand our Constitution, our Bill of Rights, our Declaration of Independence, and understand what kind of government we're really supposed to have. Because in only our fellow citizens understanding what's supposed to be, can they make an honest decision at the ballot box over the people that we're electing. We need to elect people that will follow the Constitution. In some cases, we elect people that haven't even read it. And it's important that we hold our elected officials to the fire, to follow constitutional law, the separation of powers, everything that we're talking about, that they defend our rights, that we don't wind up losing our rights because of a lack of understanding. So every week, I'm going to be posting a video on YouTube. I also run a group called Friends of Textualism and Originalism. The original idea was to go through and allow people to converse with me back as they were reading my book. But it's gone into so much more than that because there are so many people bringing things to the table. And I learn things too. I don't expect to be an all-knowing. I take information in, I take information out. Every week, I spend a lot of time reading, studying, things like that. I spend time posting. I spend time responding to posts. This has become a full-time job. I'm a retired guy trying to give back to our country what the country's given to me. I've been concerned my whole life over people not following the Constitution. This isn't constitutional, that isn't constitutional, but the truth is most people just don't really understand it. So I'm trying my best to work together to understand each other as we go forward. Now, I'd like you to subscribe to my channel. I'd like you to watch the video and comment. Tell me what you're thinking. And then about once a month, I'll do a show that talks about what you want to talk about. Let me know what you want to talk about, and we'll be just fine. So with that, I hope I see you soon, and